Hello everyone. So I have been pondering on what happened last week, and I'm just going to speak particularly to Lagos State because that's where I stay. So I want to just speak particularly to Lagos State, and this template even goes across to all the states. So my question is this: the governor of the state issued a curfew, and when he issued a curfew, the mindset of everyone is to believe that when you issue a curfew, you are supposed to put security officers across key areas of the state to ensure and maintain the safety of lives and property across the state, and to ensure that no one goes against the curfew, right? So last week, when you issued the curfew, robbers went all across different parts of the state, so many parts of the state, like all through the entire state, causing havoc and robbing people of their hard-earned sweat. And this could not have happened in minutes. It obviously happened in lots of hours. And the question now is, where were the security officers, the police, when all this was going on? Because the question that is really affecting me now is this: if this much havoc could happen in a state, the entire state, around the entire state, right? And the security officers could not come out to curb it, to prevent it from getting so terrible, because the damages that were recorded and the worth of it was said to be about 1 trillion naira, right? So if they could do that extensive level of damage, the question is, what stops them from coming to people's homes to actually rob people in their own homes and also even kill people in their own homes? What stops them from doing that? What kind of surety do the people of Lagos State have that they are safe in their homes? If this can happen in the stores and nobody came out, no police officer was able to stop it from being like this, they were able to carry out this extensive level of damage in the state, and we could not see police officers there to fight these people off. That means if someone comes to my home to rob me, I cannot count on the police to be there to help me, to secure me, to be there on time to alleviate the situation. They probably come hours after, when the robbers have done all they want to do, and they come and tell me, my heart goes out to you. I feel so shocked. This is beyond my words. And give me sub stories. Is that what's going to happen? So, honestly, to be honest, the head of the security, that's the head of the police in charge of Lagos State, right? The head, that's the governor of Lagos State as well, needs to answer for this, for not being able to do their jobs. But as they've always done, they won't answer for it. They will only tell us their emotions about how they're sorry, how they feel bad that it happens. It's just beyond our control. It's not beyond your control. If you keep on saying it is beyond your control, then the problem is, what are you now there in the office doing? Why are you being paid to be the governor? Why are you being paid to be the head of the police unit? Why? Because you're not being able to help anything. And this goes back to the reform we've been talking about the police unit. So it's one of two things, really. It's either the police and the governor, the entire government of Lagos State, right? It's either the officers in charge of this unit, that's the government of Lagos State, and the police unit. It's either they don't know their jobs and are very inept and they don't know anything, and they're not capable of securing people, or that they were the ones who worked hand in hand with these robbers to take people off of their properties, because it doesn't just make any sense, right? That kind of extensive damage could happen in a state, in the entire state, and the police officers were not there to stop it or to try to even stop it on time. So people should be concerned, because I am concerned that my security is just not guaranteed. You guys are not even giving me any faith in you to believe that you can secure me or secure the people of the state. So what do you have to say about this? Are you just going to tell me sorry, or you're going to account for it and get repercussion for it? Because somebody should get the fall for this. Whoever is in charge of the security, from the governor to the head of the police unit, should get sanctioned for this. Should probably even leave the seat of power for that. But I know that they won't leave seat of power. So whatever sanction you can give, you should give. Because whoever is in charge of securing people during this curfew should be held responsible for not doing their jobs. You don't not do your job and say sorry. If you don't do your job, you are sacked. That's what happens. That's what happens in the private sector. So I don't know why it's different in the government sector, where people that don't do their jobs just tell you sorry and they get a pat on their backs. The governor definitely did not do his job, and the security, that the police, did not do their jobs. And that's why this extensive amount of damage happened. And sorry is not just going to cut it. But who am I to ensure that you do what you need to do? You can as well sweep this under the ground again as every other thing, or create a drama around this. But the truth is still the truth. And I'll just say to Nigerians and Lagosians too, that when the next election comes, if you like, keep on saying it is between APC and PDP. Keep on saying it's between two sides of the same coin. Keep on doing that if you like. But as for me, I am definitely not voting for either, because they have shown over time for 60 years that they are not capable of doing good to this country, that they don't know their jobs. So let's give someone else a try. Let's give the youths a try to do a change. It's madness to keep on doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It doesn't just make sense. So I'll say it. And if you like, let them pay you and give you a bag of rice. And to those who robbed, well done. No? That thing that you've robbed, it will not finish. It's not going to finish. You're going to eat it till thy kingdom come. You're going to eat it. Keep on. Continue. It's not going to spoil. I'm just angry, really. I'm just upset about everything, because it just means no one is safe and that anything can happen. What if Boko Haram now decides to come to Lagos? That means it don't be. That means we are on our own. No. So she will not be thinking now that maybe we should relocate from this country, since these people cannot help or cannot safeguard the lives, or cannot account for it, or cannot be held responsible or accountable for anything that they have been put in office to do. That's what. I'm just done. Honestly, I'm just done. That's it.